Let's try to make you play in the stadium now. It's so whack. That's elite.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Faroe Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two.
What did you think, Bud? Let's sing on the song, Bud. What they gotta do with me? You just sung that. That's probably just me what you just said. Yeah, we're
As it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. To throw, it's Mayava. Makes the catch, it's Lemon.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
The Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. Hauls it in. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Escapes the pressure to his right. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And he hauls it in at the 30. He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line, and that is why explosive plays can change games.
Where you wanted to pick
the
it?
Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to...
Looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40.
Slide 22. 29 Philly. 2.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping him from the 21. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Finds his man. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Trying to burn this defensive back. Reels it in down the left side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Looking for the end zone. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback adapting. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Great job by pass defense down here with their backs against the wall. They're doing a good job really constricting these windows for the quarterback to throw into and getting pressure on the QB, making them pay every time they drop the quarterback back to throw.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. He might want another play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about the defense coming through when you needed it the most? They got some yards, had some success on this drive. Second and goal, sack. Third and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, sticking with it, coming through in the clutch.
Just drives it between the uprights.
They were moving
And
so
guys,
fast.
after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's going to be knocked down incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Shotgun snap on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Crosses the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And the Tigers looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Quarterback making adjustments. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down.
Man.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Trojans. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Patience, Grasshopper.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
Going to take a shot at this DB.
Oh my God, that's the worst pass I've ever seen.
There as they can't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires to the right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
And 3rd down is money down. I got to have guys that come up big, and really nice job of understanding where I'm out on the field to make sure I keep that foot in bounds and get the big 1st down.
Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Now the pitch. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the 1st option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Grab near the marker. It's Hardy. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2
So I know that, bro.
in the passing game. The Tigers in the hurry up. Everybody and their brother showing blip. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tiger.
And that's a nice nice drive and nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his 25. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Running back searching for a hole. Powers through the defender.
Just
dismissing tackles. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Oh, he was
Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
When the quarterback leaves the pocket, I have to know that. You could tell the defense did. They did a great job skewing towards him, moving towards where he's scrambling. Now I can be in the passing lanes. Great job by the defense understanding it.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the right. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
And what a job by this defense.
Y'all seem to get bumped early in the route, but they ain't think it's fit.
Your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down.
Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
But he's gonna move, boy.
And the Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverage.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch down the right side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Missouri wants to go fast.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. There's continuing.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they're after him.
Good sack, baby.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And the returner will be dragged down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Buys a little extra time. He's open on the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left, but that's a little old school for me.
After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down.
How do you get in front of me, bro?
Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the
Right in
return.
front of me.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession.
Brings
Look at this, bro.
Touchdown, Missouri! And that one will give them the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing.
Look how you played it, look how mine played
Hit
it.
the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
What's this guy going? So they stick here going.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mayava. The short hands, it's Sanders. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it.
A shot for the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of said, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. I can see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown USC! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Turns it on down the left side. The 30. The 20. Touchdown Tigers. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. curious call here as they line up for an onside kick with the lead in a one-possession game in the fourth. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's how the hair cut up. You running out there.
They were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Working that left side. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Snagged on his muscle.
And the Trojans want to move quickly.
It says snagged on his muscle.
Trying play action. On the run, still looking. On the run, deep down the right side. And it's
why he stop running though?
Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays.
Turning it on. Touchdown Trojans. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks to...
Oh, he found a space on the right. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, if that last incompletion's any indicator, it's going to be hard to convert this 4th and short coming up. You're trailing late in the game. You've got to come up with a big completion, but where are you going to go? Where's your best matchup here on this next critical down?
Rush is on him.
There you go.
Touchdown, Tiger. And they
Go
grab
to the
the
ball.
advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be
That was
perfect.
the only
Down here
option.
this close to the red zone. The windows to throw into are so small.
The only option I should have ran to the circle.
His receiver on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point
I thought it was
counts.
underneath
It's now
nigga. I
a
thought the stay
4-point
running
lead
with
in
the
the
route.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Mayava. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked up.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. At the 35, he's loose. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got it in the middle. It's Lane. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble.
No, that's bad pass, bro.
Interception of the night. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, we've seen this
I think he was
defense
still regular
plays
when
time and
before
time
that.
again in
Man,
this
he's
game.
throwing
They may have just sealed it with
right
that
now.
takeaway.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Defense wants to bring the heat. Under fire. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's second and goal. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, trying to get my guy open.
Wide out trying to get it in. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
Let's it fly. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive.
Nick,
They make the stop.
they
at
didn't throw the ball.
0, and that will do it for this one. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sport.
mad I ain't following you in the end zone. I'm mad at following his route in the end zone. I thought you were going to do it earlier. Uh-huh. What you say? See what? got some left? Okay.